What's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to show you part of the process of building our chicken coop and run. Before we get started, if this is your first time here and you enjoy this video, please click the like button and subscribe and go ahead and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. And if you've been here before, thank you for coming back and following along with us. All right, let's get started. I'm going to narrate some of this stuff, not everything, but I'll just fill in some information along the way. So we stained the 2x4s with Bare Premium Semi-Transparent Stain and Sealer. We really love the color and the look of it. We built the frames, the two side frames. I didn't get a good picture of us building that, but we'll pause right here and I'll show you. Each of the two long sides are made up of 9 8-foot 2x4s. So there's 2 along the bottom, 2 along the top, and then 5 vertically. So both long sides of the wall are like that. And then we added braces in the middle. You can see those there, just so that as we were carrying it, it didn't fall apart. We had to carry it from the back of the house all the way to the front and the side where we wanted to have it. Here was us carrying the other one. We got both of them out there and it was already starting to get dark by this point. We were fighting with daylight. We got one side brace so that we could lift up the other one. And then we got those connected at the bottom and then got the top braces added as well that evening. Now, the next day when we went to go move this, everything was so loosely screwed in so that we could square it up later once we got it exactly where we wanted it. But that made it really difficult to move. It just started shifting. The whole thing started kind of tipping to the side. So we decided to tie it to the truck. And that's what you're about to see happening here. So my job was to try to make sure that it didn't tip over. And I went from one side quickly back to the other one because it was falling down. You can see that there. I had to go over, lift it up, hold it up, try to keep it in that position, and then also help guide it more to the side where we wanted it to be. So this was interesting. It got pretty jacked up while we were moving it, but it did end up working out. We got it pretty much where we wanted it with the truck. We just had to scoot it over to the side a little bit. And then we were able to get everything squared up and screwed in tightly after that. We found some sawhorses in the back, in the big shed that's on the back of the property. So we got those out so that we could stain more at a time. And then we also had some lunch out there. Might have been dinner by this point. I don't remember what time it was. Made a big pot of rice and beans. Good. And chicken big and sausage using our propane camping stove. And then what we're working on here is the external doorway. So there's a door on the outside that you walk into a little foyer, I guess, for lack of a better word. And then you can go into the chicken coop. So we'll be able to walk in, close the door behind us, and then go into the coop, and that's to help keep the dogs out and then also keep the chickens in so they don't run out when we open the door. Zach built the doors for that, so we were getting those squared up here. And then here's the doors once he got them hung. So this one opens outward, and then you'll be able to walk in, close the door behind you, and then this one opens up into the coop. And then here we're just starting to roll out and get the chicken wire up.
No, not yours. That's not yours.
We were going to do hardware cloth, but it's quite a bit more expensive than chicken wire. We do have high risk of predators out here. I mean, you might have heard the coyote video that I shared the other day. but I'm hoping that it'll be secure enough. Can always change it out if we need to, if we find that something is able to get in there. But that's what we're doing for now, trying to keep the cost as low as possible, but also keep them safe and secure. And this is when they started putting the coop together, attaching it to the run. They actually built it over behind the house and then took it apart and brought it out here to rebuild it. And he was using paneling that was pre-primed, so we'll paint it at some point. I'm not sure what color yet, but all of those panels that look gray, they already have primer on them. And then he got the doors on and was just checking those to make sure they were working well. Looks really, really good. I wish that I could say that I helped him a lot with this part, but I didn't. This whole coop just came from his brain, his imagination, and he put it together. It's really incredible. So he's rolling out, it's 1/4 inch hardware cloth at the bottom of this to keep predators out. And then we'll be able to put a layer of pine shavings on top of there as well.
Halfway shingled, it ran out of shingles. So gotta do that. Here's the door. I've got a little magnet here for the latch. So it doesn't latch, so you gotta have a pin to put through here. So I want to get that, but you open this up. It opens the one side. We got some air vents in there. I'm gonna keep that, but like this one, I'm gonna put chicken wire up in there so you can't get out. So you want to open this side. There's a little latch here, and this door will come out. They both swing back all the way, so we'll get in there and clean it out without having to get in there. So this mesh is going to provide lots of circulation of air, I hope, with that, and then having those open up there. And then in the winter, we can put the tray, which I've got a 1/2 inch slot right there. You see that 2x4 that runs all the way around there. There's one in the middle. There's that 1/2 inch gap between those two boards, and then it goes all the way right there. So that's like a level tray holder that we can put a 1/2 inch thick board or less. Without that, still got a lot of work to do, but it's coming along.
And then this is me getting some more of the chicken wire hung up there.
I found the brown bottom too, isn't it?
We were originally using our air compressor staple gun, and then we switched over to this Milwaukee M12 crown stapler. Absolutely fantastic. Highly recommend. It's coming along. I got 4 more little panels of chicken wire up today, and just another day or two and this part will be done, and we can move the ladies in with us. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I guess we should say. Got a couple roosters in the mix too. For now, we are going to keep them in the run. We will eventually put up some fence, probably out around here, and maybe down that hill a little bit back toward the deer feeder. But for now, we need to move them quickly, and we need them to be safe. So they'll be safe inside of this run for now, and then once we're ready and able to figure out a little bit bigger of a space for them, they'll be able to range outside. So that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Obviously, it's not completely done yet. We still have to put some more roofing on there. We got to finish the chicken wire. There's still a good number of things left to do, but you get the gist. And then we will come back and update again. And I'll show a video of when it's all done and when we have the chickens moved over and into their new home. Thanks for watching. See you next time.